Son, what up? Bo, what up? Pools, what up? It's that hub shit, nigga. Yeah. Is it spooky hours or goofy hours? What is life if your style is truly ours? They speaking on the money that's made, but if you're not a made man, it is nothing today. Yeah. Well, it's David to be precise, beloved if we are tight. The foreign's been at the light, the gun's been on the waist, the lawyer's been on the case. And that's in every city with niggas that's on sight. Speaking of sight, yeah, I build like construction. Me with the faculty, smoking J's to function. Meet at the crossroad, nigga, right at the junction. Money on the ad workout, numbers is crunching. I'm the homie moving the juice. What's a moment of truth to a lifetime of lies? These niggas give you the proof. They are not the one, shit not even a two. But what's a nigga to do? Tell them stay out the way, gun is curfew. You don't wanna stand and play. Used to really get it in, yeah, day after day. What you know about breaking the night or holding a 9? I got a homie on it, taking a ride. Only thing that's on your mind is making it right. Shit. You got me slipping in the past, know the ghost on me, I'ma stay dipping in the mask. I took what I had to take, I ain't get the ass. Knew they would say no, learn how to lay low. Running from narcos, moving to yayo. Ayo, lay on the floor cause I say so. Me and the blicky type, 50 and yayo. Playing G-Unit, moving them G-Units. Homie had work too, told them the weed booming. I don't need your flowers, my nigga, we blooming. No go stay on the trip, we shrooming. You don't wanna see me fuming out with a firearm. Niggas only G on stage, called Viacom. It ain't about being a G, but could you look in the mirror and say, I'm being me? Give a fuck who around, nigga, I'm being P. You already? Ghost.
It's the mayor. It's the mayor. The one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams. You rocking with Showface Snooze, the town favorite. It's Big Gotham. You dig? Stop playing. Look, we back again with another one. By the way, you can call me what you want, just don't call me woke. But without further ado, all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing again. Come on. That's word to Sue Young. You heard? Listen, we back again with another one, gang. Check it out. Puff has stepped down from Revolt. He was the chairman of Revolt. Now he's no longer the chairman of Revolt. He has now dropped his position. He has stepped down as the chairman of Revolt. If you don't know what Revolt is, well, they run you drink champs. They run you a lot of things. The Carisha Please joint? Listen, he stepped down from one of his biggest companies that he owns right now. We're going to get right into it. Make sure you smash the like button and share the video. I see we got a lot of comments in the chat. We're going to get to all that. But let's take a look at what's really going on, gang, because Diddy is going through it, champs. It's a lot going on, man. The walls are crumbling, as they say. So look what it says here, gang. I know that's a little on the screen. It says that it looks like Diddy is stepping away from Revolt with all these pending sexual blank allegations, champ, and lawsuits. According to TMZ, he's temporarily stepped aside from his role as chairman at Revolt. Per the report, Diddy decided to last week he'd make the temporary move. We're told his goal in making the decision was to not allow the accusation he's facing distract from Revolt's missions or success. So, according to Puff, he stepped away from Revolt based upon him and the accusations on him, and he doesn't want what he's doing to drip upon his business, which is Revolt. He doesn't want anything, any of the stains traveling to Revolt. He doesn't want anything that he's been accused of to somehow blemish the reputation and foundation of the Revolt platform, champs, okay? This is what Puff is saying, okay? Now, it would make sense that he does this based upon how bad it is at this moment. Now, reputation means a lot. A lot of people say image is not important, but image is the first thing that's important. You know why? Because image is the first thing everyone sees. I mean, when people see you in person, what's the first thing they see? Your face. And if your face has been tarnished, guess what, champ? It's over with. Nobody wants to associate themselves with you. Let's just keep it a G. You dig? Salute to the chat, by the way. Now, Deja in the chat says there hasn't been a canceled Diddy wave yet like they did R. Kelly. They still playing Diddy music. I mean, they're also still playing R. Kelly's music, but not on the airwaves, though. I'm hearing R. Kelly's music get played, not as much. You know what I'm saying? Radio definitely not playing R. Kelly, but I'm hearing that individuals play R. Kelly. Now, as far as Puff is concerned, I'm still hearing Puff get some play. Not gonna lie. Joey T says stepping down from Revolt might be what all these lawsuits, Keefe D and Cassie, etc., is really all about. Remember, the Me Too movement was really about removing Summer Redstone from, I believe, CBS. I didn't know that, champ. Not gonna lie. Salute for the education, you heard. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button and sharing the video, you heard. Salute to Treasure Man in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like and sharing the video. This is breaking news. So Puff has given up his position for the moment at Revolt, which he is the chairman of, okay? Says he doesn't want what's going on right now to tarnish the legacy and image of the Revolt TV platform, which also has produced the world famous Drink Champs podcast, okay? But it looks as though Diddy is somehow admitting defeat. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, 2 more lawsuits after the Cassie lawsuit, kind of crazy, I know. 2 more lawsuits is insane, all right? We also can't forget Aaron Hall, who seems to be guilty of all charges if you look at the interview with Vlad TV, which is wild, not gonna lie. I don't know what type of time these guys is on, but these guys are reckless, all right? Now, you know they say birds of a feather flock together, right? You know they say that. Birds of a feather flock together. That you wouldn't be hanging around or being around someone unless you share the common ground with that person, correct? Well, seeing what Aaron Horn was saying in that Vlad TV interview, I don't know, Chance. Maybe Diddy could have the same mentality for all we know. I'm not here to say that that's true or false, gang. All right? But yes, as King Brumman says, it looks like these women have Diddy in the walls of Jericho, champ, and he is trying to tap out. He's tapped out 3 taps. Their match is over, gang, respectfully. They have him in the Cobra clutch, and it's looking pretty bad, champ. Diddy has never been put in a full Nelson publicly, but we're seeing it now, champ. The Lumi Negro says that man getting ready to lose everything. I mean, well, he can't lose everything, but he can lose what he worked hard for. Man, what's gonna happen is this. Once you lose the crowd, everything falls. You know, obviously the energy behind anything going crazy is because of the people and the people choosing to support that brand or etc. Now, you lose the people, you lose everything. They no longer are providing the energy that is building the platform to the peak that it once was at, all right? And Luminigo says he did it to himself. Hey, champ, listen, we don't know. We still don't know what happened, though. Respectfully, as much as the general population wants to see Diddy go down and wants these accusations to be true, we don't know if all these accusations are true. At the end of the day, one thing you have to admit is you can't put your emotions in something that you don't know is true. Emotionally, you feel that this man is the most guilty person on the planet. However, you still have to prove that this person did something in the court of law for it to be exact, champ. You can't just go and say, oh, champ, well, he's guilty because I feel like he's guilty. So many people over the years since the 90s have said that Puff is guilty. So guess what, champ? I'm joining the club, you heard? I feel that this man needs to be thrown under the bus, throw the key away, lock him up, etc. But you don't know if it's facts, though, all right? We can assume anything. Where's the proof, though, King? Where's the proof? King Brumman says, facts, he can lose anything that got him everything. Well, maybe he'll lose a couple mil, which he already has. Let's be fair. Treasure Man says he might start moving property and money into his children's name. That is very possible. A lot of things might be moved offshore, etc. Might file for bankruptcy. Things like that to avoid a lawsuit. Now, y'all remember the time 50 Cent got sued by Rick Ross's baby mother because he put one of her tapes out there and did commentary on it. If you remember back in the day, I believe that was World Star. You seen that 50 Cent was giving commentary on Rick Ross's baby mother getting thrashed by another grown man, champ. And 50 got sued for that. 50 also filed for bankruptcy and wore a BS watch to court because he wasn't trying to pay. So he filed for bankruptcy, champ, acted as though he was poor, champ. All right? Way back when. You remember early 2010s nonsense, okay? Lumi Negro says he's getting a bad reputation from these accusations, and he's always going to get a bad reputation. Now, when you think about, somebody getting accused of something, whether it's true or not, you know that there's always going to be a "you're guilty" clauses against them. You remember when Kobe Bryant got accused of doing something to the white woman out there in Colorado way back when, and he was found not guilty because they found that there was two gentlemen's DNA already in female, so it proved that she was lying. But you remember back then, it was so bad that they was calling Kobe a grapist that every other arena he went to, they was calling him a grapist at the free throw line. This was back in like 2005, okay? Kobe was literally on a tear back then, so he was scoring like 50 and 60 points per game, going nuts. But that just shows you, the general public will hate you, just by your name being associated with doing something crazy. You dig what I'm saying? Illumi Negro says Josh Giddey gonna get a suit. See, with Josh Giddey, is they trying to save his face. At this point in time, he shouldn't even be in the NBA, and he should be locked up. Number one, he shouldn't be in the NBA. They're still allowing him to play, but let somebody say something about a certain group of individuals, and they're gonna be suspended for the remainder of the season, if not worse. All right, you see what happened with Kyrie Irving. You know what I mean? Kyrie Irving got suspended for talking about a movie and the Israelites and etc. You see what happened with Kyrie, but somebody like Josh Giddey, with pictures with a 15-year-old girl who allegedly he's been seeing since she was 13. You know what I'm saying? Could literally get away with that and do whatever. He in the same realm as Karl Malone, man. I heard Giddey he did lose that. Now, salute to King Brumman, because I did forget he did lose a deal worth $40 million behind his accusations, which is good. But the NBA need to start penalizing, because the NBA will penalize anybody else, but they're not penalizing this Australian guy. You dig? I don't like it. Frederick says, but didn't Kobe have to pay that? Kobe had to pay that woman. I'm not sure. I don't think Kobe paid the woman though. She lost the case, obviously, but I don't think he paid the woman. Not that I know of. But they did do the DNA. You know what I'm saying? Check the DNA. And it was two DNA. It was Kobe's DNA and another man's DNA. Before she was with Kobe, that they already found on her. So all of that, you know what I'm saying? He did pay her, damn. So he got finessed into paying her. He was scared, that's why. He got scared into paying her. And Kobe back then wasn't really like that much, based upon the fact that he started telling on people. He started telling on people's business based upon the accusations that was against him. You know what I'm saying? Big Ben paid his alleged victim off some years back. Never heard about it again. You talking about Ben Wallace? Blame the parents, not Giddey. This is on Kelly all over again. Oh, nah. See, listen, respectfully. What do you mean blame the parents? Diddy is not. Why did you say? Oh, you talking about Josh Giddey? I'm cooking Diddy. Giddey, Jesus Christ. I'm bugging. Giddey. I'm not gonna say blame the parents neither, because blame the parents, but ultimately you gotta blame the person that's involved too. If you're gonna blame the parents, which I think you should, also blame the parents. How can you say don't blame the predator? It's crazy. How you gonna say not to blame the predator? That doesn't make any sense, shit. You have to blame all parties involved, parents and Josh Giddey, because whoever's accepting of the behavior is also guilty. But the predator is the main one that should go down, because ultimately he's the trigger man. You dig what I'm saying? Bro said don't blame Giddey when Giddey's literally a predator. It's kind of wild, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where you get that from. kind of crazy, Jim. I ain't gonna hold you. Puff ain't trying to go to court because he want that discovery to come. He don't want that discovery to come out because his whole situation would be all out on the table. That's what I've heard, but is that true though? You know what I'm saying? Is that true? Again, when you come on YouTube and these other platforms, you get a lot of narrative painters, man. You got to realize there's a lot of narrative painters. Narratives are made for several reasons. All right, remember that. Narrative painters are everywhere. You got a lot of narrative artists out here. I should call them narrative artists, painters, artists. They the Van Gogh of the narrative paint. You dig? They know how to paint like Van Gogh when it comes to narratives. You dig? And you could literally make anything up and it'll become law to a majority of individuals because they don't know what's going on, but it sounds good. So when it sounds good, guess what? That's what the general public is going to run with them, and they're going to run it like it's the truth. It's just how it goes. Mr. One says the parents should be watching and monitoring the TikTok. I'm not saying don't hold Giddy accountable. He's absolutely a weirdo, champ. Well, you did say don't blame Giddy. You got to blame him too. Imagine what the deposition going to have in it. I don't know, champ. I don't know anything. You can lose everything behind discovery, champ. Time on the streets, money, his business, as we see. Listen, I don't and you don't know anything. I don't and you don't know a damn thing, champ, respectively. Just keep it in the G. We don't know a goddamn thing, champ, respectively. We don't know anything. Salute to VA in the building. We don't know a damn thing, champ. Respectfully, we don't know nothing. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's going on, truthfully. Dig? All I know is that we have 3 cases, champ. 3 cases. You know, one of these 3 cases might be a lot more provable than the other 2, is what I will say. That 3rd case looks a lot more believable than other cases. The reason why I say when the trial starts, we don't even know. The trial could start 2 years from now, for all we know. You know, there's nearly no time involved. Look how long it took for Young Thug's trial to start. Young Thug's trial just started yesterday, and the whole event took place like a year and a half ago, probably more. You dig? But to be fair, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going on. One thing we do know is that Diddy is in panic mode. He's trying to make sure that none of his brands get tarnished. All right? Even though they already are tarnished. You had another, former president of Bad Boy also accused by another woman in the midst of all this. All right? So you got a former president of Bad Boy also being hit with something. It looks bad. So the Bad Boy reputation is already, in the trash as well. Feel me? Diddy is guilty of something allegedly, champ, respectfully. He could be. I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong. But I also don't know if you're right neither, champ. I don't know what's happening. All I can tell you is that we're going to have to see where it goes from here. As of right now, Diddy is panicking right now. Which he should be panicking. I mean, your name is literally in the most negative light it could possibly be. And you're being accused of rape, assault, trafficking, multiple crimes, champ. Dare I say crimes against humanity. It's looking bad, gang, respectfully. It's looking pretty bad. It's not looking good for you in the public eye. Nobody's going to want to work with you. You're probably already banned from multiple award shows and gatherings of rich people who probably do not want their name associated with yours because they're not willing to ruin their reputation by having you a part of theirs, especially not knowing if you did any of the crimes that you were accused of. Okay? Unfortunately. Etc. says, guys like Diddy hide behind the money and fame, but it doesn't give them the right to take advantage of people, especially grape. I agree, champ. But do we know if it was happening for sure is the main question right now, you think? Do we know for certain that this was going on, champ? And I'm not saying anyone is lying, but how do we know that this is fact? At this point, we're all using our emotions. You dig? But we don't know for sure. He wanted to be famous. Now every blogger on YouTube have a story about him every 5 minutes, and a lot of those stories are just made up. They'll say anything and say Diddy. Somebody rains on Diddy's parade in fourth allegation. Or Diddy used to bake cakes with Usher back in 1999. But why? Like anything. By the way, a good friend of mine showed me some videos about Usher and Diddy, which was kind of wild. I ain't gonna hold you. it was kind of crazy. It was weird. It was crazy. Sound like the grocery store, grapes and salt. it's 3 months. Damn, champ. Are you trying to rap today? Jargon says, Diddy, your dirty work showing, champ. Yeah, I mean, a lot going on, man. These rumors must be true. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, I could say this. If you got hit with these allegations, right, and you didn't do any of them, you would still be shook. You know why? Because guess what? Even though you did or didn't do these crimes, guess what? Your reputation is still at stake. Regardless if you did these crimes or didn't do it, you would still be shook. You know why? Because guess what? Regardless if you did these crimes or not, even if you are proven not guilty, guess what? You're still gonna be remembered for those crimes, even though you didn't do it. That's just how it works. As a man in this world, if you are accused of anything crazy, especially in Western society, guess what? Your name is tarnished forever, no matter if you did it or didn't do it. Guess what? The people don't care if you're innocent, because guess what? The majority of people don't want to see you do good in the first place. So if they have the opportunity to thrash you and destroy your name, they're gonna do it. They're gonna paint you as the villain, the worst person in the world. Guess what? The best news for an average individual is to hear that a celebrity, somebody who has a big name out here, is going on a downward spiral in life. People like to see turmoil in the lives of successful people. Let's just be honest. If it wasn't that, then guess what? All the good news about celebrities would make most headlines, but the biggest headlines are always the ones that draw attention and emotion, like the negatives that a celebrity's going through. Because people in general want to see you do bad. It's just facts. It's just how life is. If you're successful, everybody's not successful. The average person is not a successful person. But they see somebody who is very successful with a lot of name, that's all they're going to run to. If you got a name out here, people are going to find that way and find a reason to destroy you just because it makes them feel better. Facts over fiction. You think I mean? You watch people hate on me, and I'm not even that big yet. And you got people who do similar things to me. And if you know, you know. But it's just what comes with the territory. You think? Hut TNT Mom says Diddy was grooming since back when he said, "Tell your friends to get with my friends and we can be friends." Big Papa. Hey, yo, listen. I ain't here to tell you that who's doing what. I'm just telling you what's going on. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you how factual it is. I can't tell you how unfactual it is. Why? I wasn't there. I can't tell you nothing. You did? I can't tell you a damn thing. All I can tell you is we're going to find out later if these are facts or not. We do need some proof. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need proof, champ. You got 50 Cent every day finding new things to get on Diddy about. Since the Tupac thing, since Keefe D's arrest, you seen 50 Cent going in on Puff, trying to troll Puff and etc. about how guilty he is of allegedly smoking Tupac and now being the worst rapist of all time. You dig? It's crazy, but this is how it's gonna go. This is how it's going right now. This is what's happening. You dig? Need you to make sure y'all are hitting the like button and sharing the video wherever. I don't care where you share it, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever. Share the videos, champ. It helps the channel. But Puff is going down. Puff is going down. And when I say going down, I mean like her life is doing a 720 F 360. Life is doing a 720 right now for Diddy. Diddy is going through it. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to save his companies, save his brand. We seen Macy's get rid of Sean John. We seen what's the name of the vodka? DeLeon Tequila, I believe. DeLeon Tequila parts ways with Puff. They don't want nothing to do with Puff no more. He just got the deal. DeLeon Tequila separates with Puff. All type of things. Brand deals out the window. I'm sure he's not going to any Rock Nation brunches in the future, champ. Uninvited already, champ. You can't go to the Rock Nation brunch. You dig? They done with you, gang. None of these billionaires and all those people that you used to hang with are gonna wanna associate with you anymore. So this is what happens when you get accused of these things. Whether you are guilty or not guilty. So a lot of y'all is gonna say, oh well, if he's not guilty, why is he panicking? Because guess what? Even if you aren't guilty, you understand the repercussions of just having your name involved with that in the first place and the results that come with it. Okay, I'm just saying, whether you're guilty or not guilty, you're going to suffer some consequences just for having your name in that light. You dig? William says the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Oh, champ. Don't take it there, gang. Respectfully. Illuminigo says he can't go to the Grammys, agent scared for the clients, and he won't be at the Grammys. He just won't. And he can't go to the Met Gala. He can't go to none of those big events. He's unwelcomed, all right? Unwelcomed. They don't want alleged rapists at the events. Even though there's already actual rapists at these events, they just not telling you. There's already rapists at these events, but they just didn't get caught yet. You do? I mean, it's cool. You invite the rapists that everybody knows about, but the secret rapists are very much welcome to these events. Let's just keep it 1,000, okay? Fact over fiction. You won't want to. Don't bring the rapist that everybody found out was an alleged rapist to the event. Bring the rapist that no one knows about to the event. That's how it goes, champ. All right. Josh Giddey should be getting similar treatment. I don't like how the NBA is handling the Josh Giddey situation. Josh Giddey needs to be locked up, respectfully. He needs to be locked up, needs to be banned from the NBA, as Karl Malone should have back in the 90s. Now, I don't understand why Karl Malone was never banned from the NBA, even after trying to make a move on Kobe Bryant's wife during his Lakers stint, okay? During his stint on the Lakers, he should have been banned from the NBA when he approached Kobe's wife, but he wasn't, right? Nasty work. You know, there's just some people who just shouldn't be in certain positions based on the way they conduct themselves. I'm just saying. Treasure Man says if they bring down Diddy, a lot of the celebrities going to be in trouble. Well, there's already 2 others in trouble right now. One being from Bad Boy Records, who was a former president, Harv Pierre. And then we have Aaron Hall, all right, who's also, being accused of doing a double graping with Puff, champ, back in 1990 or 1991, one of those years, okay? 2 people. So there's other people coming down alongside this. We also got Jimmy Iovine being accused. We got Jamie Foxx being accused. And I'm sure there's going to be more people being accused. You got the fake mayor of New York, Eric Adams, being accused as well. Well, champ, I bet you this mayor has never had those accusations on his belt, champ. All right. The real New York mayor says the fake New York mayor definitely might have did it, champ. I'm just saying, gang. They did it to Harvey Diddy going down. We gonna see. This is what you believe, but is he going down for real? It looks as though Diddy might be waving the white flag, admitting defeat. I don't know if he plans on giving these other women any money. outside of court, or is he going to take it to court? We're going to see. Mustafa Ali says it all goes back to what you said earlier. Birds of a feather flocks together. So those same birds kicking Diddy out the nest. Well, some of those birds are going with Diddy outside the nest as well and into that bird cage. You dig? Oh, you went from the bird nest to the bird cage, Chimp. Oh, Chimp. You know what a bird cage is, don't you, Chimp? Oh, yeah. That's where they going, gang. From nest to cage. It's looking nasty. I didn't know birds like grapes so much, Champ. Well, you know it's illegal for birds to like grapes. So those birds belong in a bird cage, gang, respectfully. Dig? But I don't know where it's going to go from here. It's getting crazier and crazier each day. You know, he might lose another brand deal. He might lose another endorsement deal. He might be uninvited from a lot of events, okay? He's probably himself was not trying to show face in the public eye like that as well. You dig? But it looks crazy. Not gonna hold you. Haven't really heard any of Diddy's friends and comrades speak upon the matter either. People are straying away from the matter, okay? People are straying away from the matter. See, me, I'm a petty person, so I would speak on it anyway, champ. You dig? I will speak on it anyway. I seen Joe Budden saying he's not even going to speak on it because, you know, Joe Budden got a Revolt deal from Diddy anyway. Diddy didn't help Joe Budden in many ways, you know, get a different platform. So, you know what I'm saying? Birds going wild. That's tough, champ. Hey, gang. Hey, gang. It's getting ugly out here. What do y'all think is next? I mean, a lot of y'all said that, look, he's going to go down. They don't want the discovery to get out there because it would prove that he did other things. What do y'all think is next for Puff, man? Right now, he's giving up his businesses. Well, he isn't giving up his businesses. He's temporarily stepping away from a business, okay? Temporarily, okay? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I don't know where Puff is headed or where they trying to put Puff. Don't know if Puff is going to pay these women outside of court like he did with Cassie. I don't know. The man is over $1 billion in. I will say that. So I'm sure he has more than enough to settle these suits outside of court. But will he actually do that is the question. Or is he going to take these things to court, gang? We going to see. Treasure Man says, I'm sure a lot of celebrities are nervous about them skeletons in their closet. Nobody supporting Diddy. Not one person that I've seen support Diddy at all. Joe actually spoke on it in the they edited the footage. Oh yeah, they did edit the footage, you're right. Who got the real footage though? I mean, it's probably on Patreon or something. Or he didn't release it. You dig? Now, Joe Budden being Joe Budden, you kind of know what Joe Budden is going to say, right? Because Joe Budden is in very much favor of, let's just say, feminist values, okay? Let's just say feminist values, because if you're going to be 100% honest, Joe Budden is the C word that rhymes with duck. That's Joe Budden. The C word that rhymes with duck. That's perfectly describes Joe. Okay, the Banana Republic uncle, you know, Joe Budden, it probably said that Diddy was guilty of all charges. That's what I'm going to say. If Joe Budden would say the man is guilty, because again, Joe Budden is in very much favor of the feminist values, so he probably went with the victims automatically. You dig? I'm just saying. Now, I'll be surprised if he's still friends with Fabulous or not. I don't know. Because, you know, Fab allegedly did some DVs in the past. You dig? But anywho, I don't know where this is going to go. What I can say honestly is this, champs. It's going to get spooky. It's only Tuesday afternoon, early. A lot can happen within a day. A lot can happen within 2 days. A lot can happen within a week. What is next? What is next, champs? We gonna find out, but I want y'all to know something very important. You wanna know what that is, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams. He rocking with the town favorite Showface. News is big Gotham, but it's a town versus everybody at all times. You dig? But we do have a special public service announcement, and that's to make sure that you stop playing. So respectfully, we do beg you to stop playing. We have so much more content to come. Make sure you like and share the video, please. Let's get it. Stop playing.